The Hopi and Navajo homes are going to be without heat this winter due to coal mine closure. Sean Walton, Daily Sheeple reports. This is astonishingly terrible. The Kayenta coal mine in northeastern Arizona shut down last year, along with the power plant it supplied. Coal from that mine used to light up Las Vegas and Los Angeles and supply the electricity to pump water to Phoenix and Tucson. Those cities have been able to turn to other sources of energy. Not so on the Hopi and the Navajo nations. For decades, tribal members relied on Kayenta coal to heat their homes, and now it's their first winter without reliable or affordable fuel. The Hopi community leaders call this a devastating crisis. Losing coal has led to a public health crisis in the Hopi Nation. There are few other options for heating homes. Propane and space heaters are very expensive, and many houses don't have electricity. Can you imagine that in this day and age? Trees are scarce. The nearest places to buy or cut wood are hours away by car. Monica Nuvasma, a homeowner affected by the closure, says coal economically works better because it burns longer. You don't need as much in order to heat your home. She says, I think that's a really difficult thing for most people to grasp when they just turn their thermostat or push a button and they get the heating. One nonprofit, Red Feather Development Group, is trying to ease the hardship created by Kayenta's closure. The group runs workshops on alternative heating options and hires contractors to weatherize homes so that they hold the heat better. Joe Seidenberg, the executive director, says there are people that are living with extreme housing disparities, with major holes in their roofs, with cardboard windows that are at a real risk for freezing to death. Seidenberg says Red Feather installed 5 solar-powered furnaces and weatherized or made repairs on 91 homes last year on Hopi and Navajo, but the group is limited by funding and has a long wait list. Kayenta's closure affects 9,000 people on Hopi and 170,000 people on Navajo. One of Red Feather's customers in Chelsea is Chelsea Sekakaku. Contractors add insulation and fix broken windows in her 80-year-old stone house in Kikostomvi village on 3rd Mesa. Sekakaku burns wood in her coal stove now. She says, I'm having to get up twice at night to check the fire, make sure it's still going. I'm having to chop wood beforehand in the morning and in the evening. Some Hopi blame the tribal government for not preparing better for Kayenta's closure, but Vice Chairman Clark Tenakongva says the U.S. government bears responsibility for forcing Hopi to mine coal that made the southwest cities flourish while the reservation remains in poverty. The Hopi Nation lost 80% of its tribal budget when coal royalties ceased. Tekangova says, I'm just hoping that we do not lose anybody through this season to any kind of exposure. He says this winter many must choose between eating and keeping warm. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.